trip, Yogi, that FOLK family. Yeah, we in that. Step in the bank, get the bears in the room. Look, grown man vibes, I ain't checking for the boy. No, like share sub, make it boom. 48 hours, man, I do this for the joy. From the FORTNITE Mac to the GTA street. Black ops heat, keep them jumping off the seat. Yogi Bear TV, the family is deep. We don't play for the fame, we play for keeps. Don't sleep like it, share it. Sub, work like it, share it. I'm a grown man, homie, I don't need no luck. Yogi in the building, and we giving no fucks. Welcome to the channel, let the vibe inhabit the room. I'm a grown man, move, get a veteran some room. Get back to bloom, game starting soon, I'm about to boom. Don't forget the Bonnie and Clyde, back to back causing doom. That's a strong stance, yeah. 48 hours deep, homie, I don't leave it to chance. I'm in the trance, getting money in the tactical stance. Wait, hold up. Stop, subscribe, let the rhythm hit the like. Share the vision, tell a friend, pass the message on the mic. I'm Yogi Bear, king of the forest and the scream from the FORTNITE. Build straight to the GTA scene, I got that black out for pain. RDR hang, that FAULK family loyalty, it's a whole nother gang. I'm a scholar of the controller, joystick is my pen. I ain't just playing games, I'm building a team for the win. In the den, yeah, the bears in the room. Grown man vibes, I ain't checking for the boy. No, like share sub, make it boom. 48 hours, man, I do this for the joy. From the FORTNITE map to the GTA street. Black ops heat, keep them jumping off the seat. Yogi Bear TV, the family is deep. We don't play for the fame, we play for keeps. Don't sleep like it, share it. Work, like it, share it. Grown man, homie, I don't need no love. Yogi in the building, and we giving no fucks. Yeah, you know how we move.
I like that.
Yogi Bear TV, real talk, real games, 48 hours. We just getting warmed up, FOLK family. We here, press play.
Alright. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all know what it ain't. Man, we out here with another one. But today is going to be a different day. Because, man, look here. We got my members, my mods, and me competing against each other right now today, man. The game of the day is New York Giants versus Miami Dolphins. Ain't this by the beep. The time I do get to play, everybody else got to play computers, and teams get to play computers, and I got to play two creative players. You know what I'm saying? Tia and Grizz. This gonna go crazy, y'all. But either way it go, man, I hope y'all enjoy the gameplay, man. Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe, shut the channel, and all that good stuff, man. And it's gonna be what it is. That music y'all hear is by the person I'm playing. I'm gaming it up today, Grizzmatic. That's crazy. But anyway, man, y'all enjoy the gameplay, and I'm gonna do what I do and do what I can, man. And I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and enjoy yourself. I say enjoy yourself.
Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, this is the National Football League. We'll see Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins taking on Daniel Jones and the New York Giants.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the New York Giants and the Miami Dolphins. Kicker Graham Gano set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. On the return, Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
This guy's leadership is so important to how this offense functions. He doesn't shrink from any moments on game day, and everything he does with confidence. He sets the example in practice, off the field, and is the guy leading everyone out for each possession.
Ready, 45, wide.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's up. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From midfield, here's Tua. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Here we go. 52 blue.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 25 yards that time.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Here's Tua. This will be caught at about the 6. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. Well, they're not hiding who their central focus is on offense. Charles, he already now has 4 receptions here on this opening drive.
And I know people who are watching the game are thinking, did they forget about him in the defensive game plan? But it's actually been the opposite. They're giving him a lot of attention, but he's been very creative and savvy in his route running and finding seams and openings in order to create these completions.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
Right there, 54, right there.
Michelle. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
How about that stand defensively? The sticks were moving against them. First down after first down was being piled up. They had driven all the way down the field, and then they ran into a wall on 3rd and goal. Nice job regrouping. Very impressive.
So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. Sanders' kick is good, and the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The former number 6 overall pick of 2019, Daniel Jones, trots out to lead this New York Giants offense.
We knew about the great mind coming out of Duke, and we saw the athletic ability and the potential. Watching it all come together and get better with each passing year, that's been fun. He can throw it deep, throw it short, and, of course, take off out of the pocket and beat you with his legs as well.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And some space here. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there for the Giants. 49 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throwing Jones. Out to the right here to Shepard. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Jones and Shepard with a connection there for a Giants first down.
I'll give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Back to throw. Jones. Eluding the pressure right. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
So Miami coming out for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start first and 10.
Let's go. Yellow, 22.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it second down.
Here we go. 33. Yellow.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone.
Cut. Ready.
On play action, here's Tua. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. The 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 81 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now, Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they designed every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it first and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Looking to throw. Jones. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Jones to Galladay there for a Giant first.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Now Jones on first down, going right back to Galladay. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
A first down carry for Barkley.
Stop him! Stop him!
Managed to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
We ain't hit nothing.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Back to throw. Jones. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Come on, Yogi. I need a pick from you,
baby.
Baby.
Game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team, because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots.
We need another fumble.
But I think
another fumble. I scored it.
This will
But he went out. He lucky.
The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
Every time
and the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
That ball worked his way all the way down there, though.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley.
Oh, that nigga there running over everybody.
He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Damn, boy. That nigga Greg running all over us, though.
From the 4, this is second down and 1. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
Not that time.
They go backwards there 2 yards, and second and 1 is now third and 3.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft.
And that's me.
Really
coming on in, number 12. Let's go.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Jones.
Oh, he got it.
He's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Jordan Akins, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are back within a score. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough, they couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. On target over the middle to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Forced out to his left. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be 2nd down.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Looking to pass. Tua. Got a man, complete to Cedric Wilson. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short. That's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school smash mouth football. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On the Jets sweep, here comes Waddle. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Cedric Wilson from 17 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention. Got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and throw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting him and by him going up and getting it.
Sanders on for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
From the 27, Jones. Throw right side, going to be caught by Seals Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 36. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one as a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Back to throw again. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Working the middle, and he's got it complete to Akins, the tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 2nd down, he'll try and run the counter. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
So Jones off, Graham Gano on here for the New York Giants field goal. Gano's kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He'll start things out by handing to Edmonds. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Tua. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He's got Wilson, middle of the field. Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Tua now on 1st down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Play action. Now it's Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 3rd catch of this 1st half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
Brian Dable reaching for that challenge flag, and he's going to have the officials review this call. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question that got to decide. I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining.
So let it be.
Ready. Black, 95. 48.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. Dangerous throw
close
there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there.
Yeah,
Looked
he
like he was
did.
in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Draw play, Edmonds. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. Sanders' kick is good.
Let's go.
And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Possession switching back to the New York Giants. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
Yeah, Greg got 60
And he's
yards
able to skip
already.
away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run.
Boy,
Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 30 on 2nd down.
Intercept.
Jones.
Come
and
on.
a throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
That's been the last coach for every other team.
You're supposed to haul it in, but
God
it is
damn.
hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Oh,
Man open, it's Tony. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Make me a free safety or something.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. Back to throw. Jones.
Oh, we got it. Let's go.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Let's go.
Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
After the turnover, it's Tua.
Let's go.
It's caught. Waddle on the left side.
Let's go. 1st down. Move them chains back down the field.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
I don't know what the lag is, but they trying to move, and it's my turn to get out here on this field. Turn over,
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Tua going to throw. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. And that one on the rookie, Charles, maybe a little too overeager.
You know how many times you talk about the quarterback having to have a clock in his head, make sure the ball gets away before the rush gets there? When you're a pass rusher, you have to know when the ball is gone and make sure you don't hit the quarterback afterward. I know he was trying to make a play, but that time he ends up trying to flag.
Tua now on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Sony Michelle, a 3-yard touchdown run. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. On third down and short, and everything well executed. He not only gets the first down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. There's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button.
5 plays there on that drive. And it was Sony Michel's touchdown scamper that polished the drive off. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. And New York set to take the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Get him! Oh,
in the ball.
Come on! Oh, we almost had it.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Looking to throw. Jones. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, another fumble.
Look at this.
Another fumble. Let's go.
And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they get the football. They'll
don't tell me I hit him again.
49-yard line.
Don't tell me I hit him again.
They've got a sign that says defense wins championships. And Charles,
let's go. I got that fumble. Fumble recovered by Yogi.
I like how you saw that because of the bold letters, right? You saw the emphasis that they place on that and what they believe in. And for them, it's every single snap. So it's not just a matter of getting to the quarterback and knocking the ball free. They're trying to read when that ball is going to come free. As soon as those hands separate to throw the ball, they want to be there and have a chance to knock it out.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. He'll swing that out to Edmonds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Strip that ball. Strip that ball. Check.
Looking to throw again on second down. Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle.
I don't know why this game keep lagging, man. So the Dade County get in the building, man, it be some craziness goes on every time. Never fail.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run right side with
Let's go! Let's go!
And some room
over. Let's go! Oh, every time I get off, boy, they don't want Miami to be great. They don't want Miami to be great.
Set up down around the 15-yard line. On the pickup there and a first.
All right, I got to be careful here. All right, he's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his feet as far as he's concerned.
What are you saying? I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you all know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there, let us know there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely, still got a lot of life left in those legs. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Touchdown!
Mike Gesicki on the pass from Tua Tagovailoa. And the Dolphins are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it all concluding with a touchdown pass to the tight end, Mike Gesicki.
Miami! We say to keep sleep. Shit. Like shit. Niggas feeling in the building, and they ain't even no.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain.
We had to do it to Grizz and Till, man, out here on this field, but it's going down
now
today.
Out come the Giants. They're sort of
step
seeing
on
themselves
Giants, you know what I'm saying?
out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
we
the
step
coach is
on
walking
Giants.
that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if finally we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Off the play fake. Jones. Looking for Shepard deep.
Intercepted. Let's go. Hold on. Stop.
Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
And a FORTNITE.
So a big return there, Charles, on what was a pretty dangerous throw to the outside.
That's the risk you run on a throw like this. If it's intercepted, a lot of times this is a pick six. So good hustle to get him down, but boy, that's a throw you've really got to be sure of if you're going to work the perimeter of the field.
Miami set to take over. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
I'm a grown man. In the building, and they really know.
First down, Tagovailoa. Now a short one to Gesicki. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, but when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
On second down, this is
Let's
Edmonds.
go.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
I had to take my Mars down. That's like having a big dog.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice
I had
job
to take
staying
down
in their
Lamar.
proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Tua sets up to pass it.
Oh, come on,
man. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
Traditionally, as a defense, your number one job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacting the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
It ain't over yet, but it's looking like it's going to get there. We're working on to get it out the way. Get it out the way. I hate it had to be Grissom, but yeah.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw.
Get it off.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
Let's go!
The kick by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead.
Don't press!
So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way to field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides would be thrilled with that.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. New York set to take the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones, throw left side, complete to Tony. Jones finding Tony for a Giants 1st down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now Jones. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
I don't know where this spike he coming from, but I don't know if it's the diss or what, so I don't know. As long as we can get through this game.
First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
All right, y'all. Yeah.
Now that's the kind of big
There goes Yogi, number 12.
This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm.
I need me an endo.
Up a bit, and they get one here in the passing game.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
You know what I'm saying? Every time.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few
keep
more
on
plays
tapping
like
Grizz,
this.
boy.
It's been a difficult first half for them to
trusts
say
their
the
Grizz,
least.
and
I
Grizz
do
he
believe if
trusts.
they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late.
Let me get that ball
right here.
Let me get that ball.
Throwing Jones.
Oh, he got that
He
sucker.
dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there.
Gotta get on the 3.
Down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This from 54 yards away.
That boy booted that motherfucker.
It's no good.
Oh, he missed it. Yes, sir. Come on. Come on.
And they will remain well behind.
He missed it.
It's hard to be surprised in the miss there with the way this first half
missed
has
it.
gone. Here they were hoping to get some
Man,
sort of momentum to carry them into the locker
sit this
room,
sucker
but
down,
even
man,
this
and get up
doesn't
out of
pan
here.
out.
Let's run this ball and get it up out of here, man. And get on to the second quarter, man.
Okay, ready?
Right there, 54 miles.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he'll take it
Good
down
run.
shy of the 45 at the 46.
That's a situation they in. They got to get it up and get that ball on the field. But it's too late now because we got control. That 305. That's all they know. Dade County, Miami Dolphins. We out here doing our thing and we ain't doing no stopping.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one.
Say it again.
As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Ooh,
Take it
look
away,
at that,
Coach.
boy.
All right, BG, thanks very much. And welcome one and all to our beautiful new downtown Orlando studios for this EA Sports Halftime Report. He's over 300 yards passing already. How high can he go? To find out, let's kick it back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And the whole thing lagging. And the whole game lagging. Dang it. We gonna get through it, y'all.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Giants about set to go to begin this third quarter. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
Hey, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man covers are so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41. Back to throw. Jones. That's caught over the middle by Seals-Jones. Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Things started a little slow for him as a runner, but he has really found a different gear here in this second half. He's been more aggressive, challenging the defense when he sees an opportunity, and now he has a 100-yard game to show for it.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Looking to throw. Jones. Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Akins. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Daniel Jones, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Gano for the extra point. And the lead is down to 20. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Five in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Here's Tua. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Tay Crowder able to make the play.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And how about the dime look here? 6 DBs on 3rd and inches.
Daring them to run the ball.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, but now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And New York set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores.
That's what I'm talking about.
To start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd and 2, 1st down marker at the 5-yard line. Now a give to Mostert running right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Woo! Am I?
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
Mostert. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Good work there, holding him out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal
Chris.
line. I'm
waiting on you to come in here.
3 more plays.
Chris, I've been waiting on you to come in here. Do you see it?
Second down and goal. Tua.
Oh, come on.
Zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Chris, well, look here. And you got Till on your
really
team.
Like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. Michelle. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
There have not been a lot of great moments for this defense throughout this game. Finally, they have one they can hang their hat on. A nice stop there.
All right, dang, boy. It's been a rough one for that game. And y'all got 2 creative players on y'all team. 2.
Ready. Check right 54. Line 54. So we got man.
They'll try it now with Mostert. He's going to ball his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Raheem Mostert taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Big boy, get on in there. Get on up. Get on up, big boy. Get on up.
And that is an example of a coach who's confident in his team. He didn't look at it as a gamble at all. He looked at it as belief. Great starting field position. Let's go ahead and deliver. And they do.
Extra point up and good by Sanders.
Let's
and the lead grows
go.
even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
And I ain't picked this. I picked it straight out this can. I picked it straight out this
now
can.
After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
I just got the names in there.
Fielded just outside the goal
In the
line.
games that's left.
And out a little across the 25.
And man, I say, look at this
27.
junk here, man. I say I got to go against a team with 2 creative players, and I only got 1.
Get ready to take over here. Well, we haven't exactly
And
been
it's
treated
against
to a
you.
nail-biter in this one, CD.
I said,
and
God
if they
damn.
cannot score here,
What kind of, this is the
one's
big
pretty much
game of the
all but
week
over.
right here.
Are you saying that you feel like
yeah,
people are
this
starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get
this
home
run
to
here,
your final
this
destination?
game 10.
yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has
But the
been
quarterback
in this
was fumbling
one.
a
And
lot,
in a league
too.
that we talk about every game being a 1-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout,
He was trying to
let's
run the
just say
ball
it's
too
been
much
unusual.
early in the
The
game.
catch and run there,
And,
good for
man, he was
16 in the
fumbling up,
first.
son.
Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for
think
them,
we
it
got
looks
2.
daunting.
We
But
recovered
I don't know, Charles.
2
They're
or
probably
3
not
of
focused on that right now. Maybe just
One
chaining
was out of
together a
bounds.
positive drive
And
with
the other
plays like
one,
we
one
just
of your
saw, giving
teammates
themselves
picked it up.
something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that, and what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard trying to do too much, because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
There you go.
Yeah, this one not going
Number
anywhere.
23.
They get him at the 44.
You were
for a
running,
gain of
though.
just
You've
a
been
yard.
running.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Defense.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones.
He gonna run it. He gonna take off. Oh, no, he ain't.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Here's Jamie Gillen now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Waddle now to return it. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. On play action, here's Tua on the move to his left. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And a completion to Wilson. And that's good for a pickup.
Come on, man. They gave y'all a touchdown when the quarterback did. Man, come on. They cheating on yards, man. Here, coffee. Yo, 47. Number 47 is Teal.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. And there's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Looking to pass. Tua. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
Yeah.
Possession of the football.
They got that advantage. They got 2
Well, this
Two
has been a
creative
tough one
players
for them,
on
Charles.
the
They've
Grizz
struggled
and
really on
Teal.
both sides of the football. And one thing
White
that's
down,
really
what's
plagued
good
them,
with you?
the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the
I
football
only
in their
got one. I'm
possession.
just the free safety, the strong safety. That's it.
All coaches talk about
You
taking
so
care of the
lucky you
football
missed the
and
other game
limiting
where you
turnovers.
played.
And in this one,
Ooh,
after we
Lord.
saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball.
Let me see what
and
was
it
the
certainly
score.
did, especially on the scoreboard.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback
Oh, nah,
lane
you
to be
won.
found whatsoever.
You won
Second and
34-41. You were playing
10. Looked like he
around.
was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Yeah, you got lucky.
Looking to throw on second down. Jones, and he'll find Akins there, complete.
You got the first week bragging right.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And now third down and 6 to go.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on.
I got to look at
Catching
that
the
game.
ball
I
and not
swore
much
you
run
lost.
after the
I think I
catch.
made a mistake.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down.
I think I made a mistake.
Now whistles here and a flag down.
Yeah.
I think a Giant jumped early.
You was game.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
You a game 7. Nirvana. What's going on? Man, everything is everything. Getting back right, getting coaching.
So the false
Hey,
start certainly
I
doesn't
did
help
have a
matters
question,
as
though.
they'll try again now, third and long.
Is people that stop drinking, do they
Looking
have
to throw. Jones.
a cheat day?
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're
I
going to
need
rule
me a
him out of bounds.
cheat day,
So it'll
man.
be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention
I've been
on that
going
route,
through it.
and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the second time. A chance for Waddle on the return.
Nah, I'm just asking.
Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And out come the Dolphins now. No points last time out. They were forced to
I'm
punt,
going to do
if you
me
remember,
anyway.
but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Good starting field position for them here as they come up
I'm
first
in
and
control
10
all right.
on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he catches it off the tip. It wasn't even intended for him.
Sometimes those tip balls turn
Yeah,
out to be like a pinball,
man,
just
I did
bounce
that.
all over the place.
I just need a release.
Everyone's got to go up and get it. In this case,
Already.
We're
I
talking
just
about
need a
tip
release.
drills for
I
defensive
think I'm
players
going
like
to take me a
you.
release
What about
today.
the offensive guys? They do any tip drills?
I think they work on it as well. Oftentimes
just wanted
in the
to be
Hail Mary
transparent.
situations,
That's what
because
they
you're
say.
actually counting on a ball being tipped to give you an extra chance to catch it. They use that training well.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, I already know.
This
I already
offensive
know.
game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
But I ain't going to fall down, though. I'm going to leave it alone, though. But, yeah,
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
I'm just stay away. I'm going to let the...
Here's a toss
Like
play
I said,
right
I'm
to
actually
Mostert.
getting the problem rectified, so
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
they just lucky I can't put it on the
Running ball
internet.
well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 78 yards rushing now from Mostert as he picks up a first down.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
I think my thread had pop.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I had to put a knot back in it. My thread pop, but I put a temporary knot in it. You know what I'm saying? To back up and say, nah, I ain't gonna do no cheat day, boy. But I was gonna have myself a cheat day. It started hitting me real good, like, boy, like, man, yeah, you gonna have to have a cheat day, get yourself back on track. But I said, nah. I just need to get out here and go put a couple of grabs. Yards or something.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. The great move couldn't fray him. Taken down at the 10. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. He'll get this underneath to Edmonds. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Could be. Oh, I just want to. I ain't gonna lie. This my problem is a want. It's like I just need. Like I said, I don't want to make no excuses.
He's got it.
But I definitely want to. Let's go!
Cedric Wilson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Nah, this ain't emotional.
It's been fun to watch throwing the football this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdowns.
I'm telling you, it ain't no emotion. It's a want right now for me.
Feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
I ain't bull crabbing. It's a want. It's not an outlet. It ain't nothing. It's just, shit I've been made. Like I said, man, the thing I've been going through this week here, man, I like I deserve 1 or 2 or maybe 6.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This taken in at the goal line.
Yeah, it ain't emotional.
Quite make it to the 25.
Like I said, it ain't emotional.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but
it ain't emotional.
Self-inflicted wounds. They've had
really
several turnovers.
It's really
you have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
Yeah, losing my everlasting mind, man.
They're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Now, 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Call it a gain of 6
on
the play.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Not a big window.
That's exactly what I'm trying to tell you. That ain't emotion.
Well, somehow able to muscle his way
triggered.
Open and catch the ball.
I'm gonna use that word. That's a good way to say it. I'm triggered. I ain't emotional. I'm triggered.
Back
for the same mad reason. I know mad is an emotion, but It's not my. It ain't no emotion. It ain't no emotion for me. It's a reaction. I don't think bad is
so that one a hold
emotion. That's a reaction.
It's
like you say, a trigger.
Probably go to martial arts schools and work on their
for me to get my calmness down.
Make or break difference on a play.
And another question:
grab a jersey in order to make the
do y'all consider margaritas?
They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold.
Or wine?
Operating
alcohol?
from the gun.
I do, but
Jones.
I'm just saying.
And he drops it in.
I just be wanting to see other people's point of view.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them.
The rest of the margaritas
blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
This offense so far on third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
I'm going to have to
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
I'm going to have to, what you be asking? I'm going to have to ask DBT check or whatever that thing you be asking.
Turns to goal.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The Dolphins about set to go to work on offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
Go home, Giants. Go home, Giants.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Dexter Lawrence finding his way through defensively for the stop.
They talking about folded like a lawn chair, but that get the clock to run.
Which essentially gave them 7
we want to go ahead and send the Giants on their bus and get them on out of here.
Tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Charles, he's now over 400 yards passing in this one. It feels like he has a zillion completions. Just a very memorable effort from a guy that we thought could be in line for a big game, and he has exceeded our expectations.
Yeah, talking about folding down. We just want the clock to keep running.
Because when you look at this offensive unit, they are loaded across the board. And, of course, the guy throwing them, he's a big-time player himself. They brought it from start to finish and really helped get the secondary.
And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down.
That man ain't get over that first yard.
Story they'll talk about
he ain't get that 1st down. I'm glad they cheated for us. Come on, Boot. Don't do it to us. Don't do it to us. No, Boot. He ain't get that 1st down.
On 1st down, they go with Mostert again.
Let's go.
And some room to roam now. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 112 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have
I don't know, man.
Breathe a little easier on the
what about drinking teleport? Is that's a wine?
The air out of the football at this point of the game.
What's a Mad Dog 2020?
Really counting on that offensive line, counting on
Wild Eye Road.
Taking care of the football.
That's wine.
Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That's over 40 yards.
Man, I thought yesterday game was a blowout.
Unstoppable this
Man,
afternoon, Charles. They just went after
this must be blowout season.
Plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Yeah, that one drops down.
I'm thinking that too.
Good coverage there. Forced the ball
I'm thinking that too.
Second down. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Well,
it's been over a long time ago.
Big. That passing incompletion, I think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now. They're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to.
That is
touchdown!
Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins extend their lead yet again. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet.
I think this is the blowout game.
Watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His fifth touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say fifth touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've got no answer for him at all.
I don't like Tess, Griff.
Receivers have been open constantly. And
I don't like nothing with Tess.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
I almost did take the DNA test. But it's like an AIDS test. You got to have it. That touchdown deserved this.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
We click for peace. Sure.
New York ready to go again offensively. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man is Galladay, complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
Good call there on 1st down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years of not screaming out screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Jones.
That's complete to the tight end, Akins. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a
Another
successful
fumble. Let's go.
in some small way.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
And this is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. So that's now 4 completions in a row. Good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward.
That's the video
Most
right
of the
there.
good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy,
It's
get that
update
one
on my DNA test at 50.
and
Mother's
let's go.
baby,
He's got his
daddy
offense moving
maybe.
again.
Buying time to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Yeah,
It's been
on
a
this
nice day
channel.
for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones steps away to his left. This is Shepard on the catch.
What the fuck?
Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard, 31 yards. And the Giants get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
We here now.
Yeah.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
We play for keeps, don't. Yeah.
Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And ultimately
I'm a grown
get
man
this out
now.
to the 25-yard line.
I'm
as
in the
he's tucked at
building and I
23.
don't know fuck. And the wrong things.
Here comes Raheem Mostert in the Miami offense. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for up here back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Two in the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game.
I just put it a little bit from the beginning and to the update. From going to the and then
2nd down.
we led up with the test.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Once again, it's Mostert, and he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll kick it away for the second time.
I'm telling you. Grizz, this boy, they were messed up right here.
Return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level. I need an interception.
Being chased out left.
Oh, we get another fumble. We get this fumble.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
That boy been running the whole game.
About that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Jones throwing on 1st down. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
From the 44. Jones. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's good. Now,
let's go!
Football.
Let's
and
go!
This is picked up by the Dolphins.
Let's
the
go!
10. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble. And here it
Let's go.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it.
What that is big? Oh, that almost was 70 points.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Let's see.
Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Damn it. Woo. Damn it, I thought that was it right there.
They'll look to throw again. And his throw's
Get it out of there, Lee.
Well, certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Out to the right here to Shepard. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
The ball anyway, man. It ain't like they coming back. We probably just gave him the ball back. Told him, man, nah, they let them keep the ball, man.
Why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Back to throw again. Completes this again to Shepard. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down
Go and get
conversion.
y'all stats up.
Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Killing us the whole time.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Only needing 2 yards on second down. Looking to throw. Jones. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. It looked like the defense never ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book out. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Oh, my shit fell off.
So Jones off.
Oh, it did. Yeah, it did. I know I got the left sign now.
From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt.
That thing off.
Gano's kick is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
We played for keeps.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. Miami's offense set and ready to go. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
It is what it is, and it ain't what it gonna be.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's got room.
That boy hold that rock like it was like it was that yay.
142 yards.
That boy run that bit like, he was holding that bit like it was a big old brick. Oh, baby.
Have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them.
That boy hold that thing like it was a baby.
Down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
A handoff running left is Mostert.
That boy hold that thing like a baby.
It looks like right at the 40. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Ready, 33, yellow.
It's over.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Giants. Bye-bye. Y'all see number 12? Y'all seen number 12 over there? Making a fumble, hitting, fire! Got him out of there.
So that'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our crew.
Bye-bye,
I'm Brandon
Giants.
Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL
Bye-bye.
on EA Sports. The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long from South Florida.
Say so long from South Florida. From Dade County. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, I guess y'all seen how that went and how that portrayed itself to go down in the winning books of YOGI. Yeah, if y'all didn't know, that was Grizz and Tia on the team together. And they got themselves stumped out. I say stumped out. Man, I hope y'all enjoyed this one here, man, because this one here went crazy. So the ones who had faith in the Dolphins and the one, let me see what the poll was. Oh, y'all almost didn't have faith in the Dolphins. Y'all had a lot of faith in the Giants. Well, y'all was wrong. Y'all was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Big dog stepping around here on the ground. Oh, hope y'all enjoyed this situation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is the mod and members season of Madden 23, man. If y'all enjoyed it, it is what it is. It ain't what it gonna be. You know what I'm saying? The next game up coming up, not today, but you know, maybe today. I don't know. Depending on how my time move around, is the Bears versus the Vikings. So you make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you can catch the Bears and the Vikings getting into what they going to get into. But I don't think it's going to be a better game than this here, man. We did that. We did that, dog. With that being said, man, shout out to everybody that was in here, White Down Grizz, Nirvana. Shout out to Tia. Shout out to Liz B. Journey. Shout out to Sugar Daddy One Williams. Shout out to everybody else, man. If there's any new subscribers, shout out to y'all, man. Either way it go, man, y'all already know y'all been hit with another 48-hour season of Madden 23, man. I hope y'all enjoy it. Until next time, man, I'm going to catch y'all, and I'm going to get up out of here. Y'all have a blessed old Wednesday, y'all. Y'all already, man. And I'm gone.